freebeats.io. Freebeats.io. Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io. 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 Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Peace. Welcome to the late show. Sir Drop in the building. Brother Cook is in the building. Peace to the family. What up, y'all? That's the sound issues for me. Scooching out, you know what I mean? Right. So, this evening.
Freebeats.io. Freebeats.io.
Yeah, this beat is free actually. Go check it out. Tonight we will be talking about several different things. You know, like I said, it's always an open subject matter. I want to go over this speech Matthew McConaughey did. If we can discuss the Rosewood Massacre, try to understand what happened. And I seen some new company. They're actually making pods instead of using caskets. They're making pods now. I had it loaded up earlier. I'm gonna have to go to that page in a minute. But peace, Huey P in the building. Huey, I see you. Peace to the God. HOTC, stand up. I'm about to send out the invites to you, brothers. Christopher Cobb in the building. Peace, brother. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. You know I had to light my Newport. Sent the link to both channels. Say, don't do it now. It's about to blow. Here comes another one. Comes another one. Sir Drop, peace, brother.
What's happening?
Nothing much, brother.
Yeah, man, just marinating, man. Yeah, just marinating, staying out the way for the ruckus.
Hey, I'm doing the same as well, my brother. Doing the same as well. Let's go ahead and hop on here. Do a late show.
Yeah.
I said, y'all been getting it in, man.
What'd you say?
I said, y'all been getting it in with the panels, man. Y'all been going crazy.
Yeah,
Shout out to
keep
everybody, man.
Yeah, you know, we try to keep somebody live.
Already. Huey P in the building. Let me bring him in. Huey, what up, brother?
Peace to the God. What it do, Lindsay? What it do, Drop? What's up to everybody in the chat, man? What's up with y'all, brothers, man? How y'all doing, man?
Shit,
Man, not much, man. You know, slow motion. I said, I was just looking at a couple things. And I'm pretty sure you brothers like to build on some things as well. So I was just looking at a couple articles and more articles that was related to different subjects. I was looking at the Rosewood Massacre. I was looking at this speech by Matthew McConaughey. It's a very inspirational speech. Matter of fact, if I can, I would share it with everybody. But what you brothers got going
on?
Cook in the building. Peace, Cook.
Peace. Glad to see you back on this late night build knowledge. What's going on? Peace to Sir Drop. Peace to Huey P. Atlanta in this bitch, bro.
You already know.
You already know. Good to have y'all bros on here, man.
Man, that shit was funny as hell, man, at the end of that show, Cook.
It was, man.
That shit was hilarious.
My wife came downstairs to me. I said, "What the hell you down here yelling about, laughing? I can hear you upstairs."
You know, that really just means come on to bed, baby.
Yeah.
That's what it really means. But that shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, but y'all ever heard about, I forget the name, but it was these twins and shit, right? I don't know if it's real or fake. It was these twins and shit, right? One got hit by a cab, right? On a bike, right? 4 years later, his twin brother get hit by a cab on the same street and die. That's crazy, ain't it?
Damn.
Hell yeah.
But it was a show, and they had a lot of little crazy freak incidences where you like, how the hell that happened, man? So I don't know, you know, they could have been lying too. You know, them top 10 shows where it'd be like number 8.
Oh yeah. I be looking at them joints.
Respect, fellas.
Oh, what's up?
Inside and the building. Peace. What's up, brother?
Oh man, everything, man. Salutes to y'all. What's the business?
What's good? What's good, Mine's Eye?
Mine's eye. What it do, family?
What's up, High Performance P?
Oh
Sir
man, slow
Drop,
motion, man.
knowledge up.
Already. Peace, bro.
Who that cook over there, man? What you whip?
Mine's Eye, what the hell going on, bro? Good to hear from you, man.
Man, right back at you, man. You know we going to it and running through it, man. What's the haps? We everything is everything?
Already, man.
For sure. That's what's up. Okay, I'm glad I can build with you brothers, man. I do got some like literal jewels I want to share with y'all.
Of course, brother. It's always open for that.
Damn right. If I can just butt in, you know what I'm saying, with my forehead though.
Turn it off. Yeah,
Head first.
Right. Hey, look at this shit, man. I realized this the other day. I woke up. You know what I mean? But like, say, you know how we go get jewelry and all of that, and it comes with a cloth that'll restore shine, and you know it refurbish your jewelry.
Yeah.
You know y'all diamonds and all that. Your rubies come with that cloth, but that cloth is literally on your bed. You get in it every night, and that motherfucker, it, you know, if you sweating all that, whatever you do in the sheets and the covers, that it literally buffs and shines your ass. You hear me? You jump out that bed and go in the bathroom and look in the mirror. You see that you restored. You know, that was just a quick jewel. Like you are literally a blood diamond. You know, you rock that blood up in your body. You know.
Yes, sir. The diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? The polish, the fine jewel that you get polished. The buffer.
Yeah.
Your phone buffering, the buffer machine. Yeah. Wax on, wax off, the waxing. You're waxing. Yeah, man. Yes, exactly. Bro.
Yeah, I said, damn, like so like, you know, just with knowing that, man, we really do gotta represent, man. We do gotta shine, man. It's 2020, man. You know, and the diamonds, the rubies, the gems, the jewels, man, they shine. You know what I mean? And they come in all colors. The shit is ill. I just wanted to share that.
Yes, the light spectrum. Your light is shining through. The bright light. You know how
you just like the moon, like it's a full moon out tonight. They calling it the snow moon or something. It's supposed to be like one of the brightest moons of the year.
Man, that motherfucker looks so good right now. I don't know where you at in Cook, but boy, right here in where I'm at, well, this motherfucker is amazing.
That motherfucker big as hell right now where I'm at.
What? That motherfucker is humongous, bro.
It is, and it's like right over my house. I see a big crispy white.
It's really right over my house, just like you said, bro. It's right on my house.
Yeah, I got
your eyes right on you. It's always everything is always right over your house.
I can go out my back door and see it right now.
Yeah, you can go out the front door and see it too. You can go out the front door too and see it because if it's your front door, it's all where your eyes end up. It's only gonna be where your eyes can see it at. You feel me? It's in the skies, but it wasn't in the skies. It was just in your eyes, literally. And I was trying to get in when y'all was on bro earlier, right? When dude was talking about the bubble and the space inside of nothing, right? But he was just he almost there, right? When he's starting to see that it's a body. He's starting to really see outside of himself. And knowing that every drop of air was in the air of this bubble, but he didn't know that you was in the bubble that you only obtained, which is inside of you. This is the only thing that you ever been inside of, and inside of you is a bubble inside of you, an air bubble. And that motherfucker come in, and it's only so much that you can take in before you have to release the pressure to release it back out. That's the same thing that was going on with that magnet. You feel me? When he was showing the magnets.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Because the pressure is the button. That's why you was the oppressor. You was the only one pressing the O.
And that's so, boy, that's thorough. we are about that, man. Everything like everything you do is it's oppressive. Your impression, you know, your first
Yes,
impression,
yes,
everything.
yes,
Like carbon footprints and all of that shit.
Yeah, it's like the actions of your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Really, your thoughts in motion.
yes.
In order to eat, you gotta use pressure. You gotta, you know, pulverize your food. You know what I mean?
It's like a math calculation that you already know. You know you gotta take your hand and twist and turn, and that's all math. But you don't look at it like that because it becomes a natural habit.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
that's what my art is. Math, the mat, the mat. You know,
Yeah, the
the
skill
balance.
with it.
Yes, yeah, the weight, yeah, the balancing. Or what they
Mm.
was talking about, you can't measure infant. You can measure the infant. Look, my infant when my infant infinity when one of my infants came out was like 7 pounds 8 ounces. You feel me? And he was like this long, but it was infant, you know. And then the infant grew, but it was always infinite. And only if they only knew that it was only the
That
age that it was always knew, not what he knowed. He was like, when you know, you don't know, but when you knew, you renew yourself all the time because you already knew. So every step you take is a new one, even though it was an old one that you took.
facts. And they all press the ground.
Yes, they all press the ground because you gotta press the buttons no matter where you at and you around. You don't want this oppressing. You press all your O's for you to speak out. You press your button. You open your nose. You open your throat chakras. You open the O's.
That's right. That's right. Hey, look at this, man. I want to come somewhere from, you know, this is totally left field. You know what I mean? But we was building on this, and I was just in the chat. Who's God Body, man? Shout out to the youngster. It's where, you know, you get the name Harriet Tubman. Did y'all just hear that? Harriet up, man. Harriet up, man. Look, this is where her name translate. That Harriet Tubman name translates as Harriet Tubman, and this is you on top of her sex. And everybody that's born in here, you don't know you born into slavery. You hear me?
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
This is where
That hurry it up, man. Also, that hurry it up, man. Also can be like how the lady or man or whatever the hell she was got all them people through them underground railroads and shit by saying hurry it up, man. Too,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now look. I was thinking about this, y'all. Have any of y'all or are any of y'all familiar with a song Tupac made called "Resist the Temptation"? It's a song that the dude made.
I know that song.
Yeah, and at the beginning, before he even say a word on that song, y'all know he dealt with Digital Underground. The Underground Railroad is went digital now. You hear me? And all of these men is fucking on these women, and you know where everybody hitting that. You know what I mean? She running around sexing with everybody. This is the train being ran. You hear me? And it's a whole bunch of blind babies coming into this slavery, and they are gonna be serving this system. You know what I mean? But it's where that vagina is the Underground Railroad. You know what I mean? That's where you on top of her pumping. But I say all of the men who don't resist temptation, like Pac was saying in that song, you gonna jump along and you gonna hump on that same hole that this next man was humping on. You know what I mean? It's where tying the digital underground to the physical underground or the underground before this modern time. This is what it was, man. The babies is born into slavery, you know, and it's where a lot of us we go through the same thing today, where our parents they know something fishy going on with this system, but they still push us out of them into it. You know,
but look, that with the let you finish, that went over their head when you said humping on women and all that, because they don't even, it ain't registered that that's Humpty Hump when he said digital underground. But go
Yep.
ahead.
Yeah. See, that's where I didn't even think about that one drop. You know, but yeah, do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, everybody humping on this girl. You hear me? A lot of men know better, and they help that young lady, you know, pick and choose our men like, you know, like fruit or vegetables or whatever. It ain't meant for no one woman to be hit up like that. You know what I mean? That shit is all treachery, and that's these demon type men or males that's disrespecting their own mamas. Damn, if you would do that to this woman, damn, what would you do to your mama? Or what respect do you have for the woman? Man, you know what I'm saying? So that digital underground is a whole bunch of men who ain't ready to be fathers doing the Humpty Hump. And they run and fuck off. And yes, your baby's a slave. That didn't have to be. You know what I'm saying?
It's the Humpty. Pronounced with the T. Oh, how I like the Humpty.
Ain't that something? Then he had a dick nose. He had that old dick nose type nose sitting off his face, man. They play too much. You hear me? These dudes are straight up aging, man.
He had a big brown
clowns.
Was brown nosy.
Brown.
His nose was in the shit.
His nose was literally shitty.
Yeah, his nose was the shit. And he knew that he was dropping shit. He was kicking the shit. He was kicking the Willy Bobos. You know what I'm saying? He was like, look, man, the digit though. I was digging it. I hope they dig it. They gonna dig it all. Watch. He was like, damn, they gonna dig it all under. They're gonna be under the ground. They're gonna stand under it all around. They already know it because the G was around. And they was like, damn, don't nobody know it. It was the G in town. The Shock. That's what they call them. Shock G.
Goddamn. See how the bit, you know what I mean? Take this shit, man. This shit go everywhere, man, and nowhere.
Literally. It's right in front of your face. You can see it once you start breaking it down. You're like, God damn, that's it. It's right there. It's right there. And they be like, you reaching. They be like, you reaching.
He wore a goddamn raccoon on his skull.
Oh, the raccoon tail.
Coon ass.
A coon ass. He was a coon ass nigga. Telling tales. It had everybody rocking to the tales that he was telling.
Hey,
damn.
And I know y'all familiar with where they said Tupac passed. Shock G did a whole bunch of acting, didn't he? He showed
He had character. He knew that he would do whatever it took. He did whatever it took. If he had to carry a nigga bag, that means he would carry a nigga's ass. The luggage.
He'll put
your underground on 1.2.
What was that drop?
Digital Underground put Tupac on. If y'all remember that video and shit.
Yes.
Man, he was in that movie
Tupac
too.
Said that,
He was in that movie
Digital
too.
Underground, my real niggas. That's why he said that.
Y'all remember that movie? Where they had like the little fat twins and Tupac and them. They got arrested.
I think it was called Up to No Good or Getting into Trouble.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got Memo in it. Yeah, that was pretty
who was that? Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit, man. That's the craziest, man. These actors is they agents, man. Period. And it stems and it trims all the way to the trap rap. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? I was just thinking about what you said, Mind's Eye, about Harriet Tubman. I was just thinking about something. What you think about this? Now, when you say Harriet Tubman, don't that kind of sound like Harriet, hurry it up, man?
That's what I'm saying. Hurry it up, man. You know, like
she rushing niggas. Hurry it up, man.
Yeah, bust that nut. This is where a lot of women say they want the man who go all day. They be like, fuck that 2-minute man. But you ain't really ready for that. You gonna show become
man. No, they ain't because when you really be on your girl and you slamming her like that, you know what I'm saying? She can't take that, bro.
Yeah,
she can't take that all night like that, bro.
That's literal war on it.
Some say that Harriet Tubman is a man, and that's what her name says. Harriet's a man. So some people say that too. You know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It goes every man dealing with the unknown.
Harry, it's up. Man, hooray! It's up. And man, hooray! It's up, man. It's up. It's like what's up? Hooray! Up, hip hip, hooray! You know how they say hip hop, hooray! Oh, hip hop, she was hooray!
Yeah.
Hey, look, Harry the Tub Man.
Yeah, hooray! Hooray was the tug man, the tugging. He was tugging on the man, the one who was shining over the tugboat. The tugboat. You know how,
look at
man.
that. You just reminded me tug of war. You hear me? And you know TUG and G.
Yeah.
You know, you got a long intestinal line. You hear me? And this is what's warred and tugged on, where they say, spill your guts, nigga. You hear me? Speak your spill. You know what I mean? You can either get spilled or you can get killed.
When the cup runneth over, when your cup runneth over, when you letting it spill, when you letting it flow.
Facts. You the flow rider. You are Florida.
Yes, in Florida.
You are the flow rider that's in the water.
You're a Florida. Yes, bro. You are the Florida.
The flow ride in the water, nothing but the water flowing.
Yes, man. All the way down to the floor, the reservoir.
They can't paint this water like that. Everybody needs.
Golly, y'all so crazy.
They tell you flow ride in the water, but the water rides the flow.
Yes, man.
Right out your faucet when you tap into it.
The fossils. Your nose is like, yes, bro, the faucet. Your nose, the faucet.
Huh. Feed them bones, keep them bones moist.
Yes, bro. The moisturizer.
That's the calcium that's in the water. Yeah.
That shit crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, I don't give a damn what nobody say. They say that the hard water and all of the sediments or whatever that's in it will calcify your third eye. God damn it, I don't believe it. My shit is busted, and I grew up on tap.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We tap water.
We damn sure grew up on it down here in Atlanta, boy.
Man, the tap water.
Everybody
my dog.
Busting open everybody was busting open the fire hydrant and shit, drinking out the hose. You remember drinking out the water hose?
Out that green
back in the day.
Out that green. Everybody had that green one.
And it tasted like rubber and shit.
Why was it green though?
It tastes like burnt rubber.
You know what I'm saying? Why was it green?
Psychological, bro. We always like green shit, bro. That's the psychological shit. We knew that our things had to come from green, the water, the fruit, the nutrients. That's why they get us with money, because we know that everything came from green. So we just know that we need it.
Right. Match their grass. A lot, because that's the only kind of hose it was, and then it like blend in if it was like there in the yard, That's another reason they made that color.
That's what they keep everything together though. Like they keep it's the codes. It's just like with the water, you got hot and cold water, but it's water, fire, hot water. It's the same shit. They try to utilize it because it's the codes that's attached to it. It's the code that's attached with the blue and the red. See the blue and the red is something that we knew that was inside of us, which was the faucet, the water that was flowing out of us, which was our royalty, right? So they took it outside of us and put it out on the outside of us so we could see that. But we were separated. We knew our blood. This is why our blood is the hot and the cold. It is the fucking royalty. It's purple. But when it hit the water, when it hit the air, it turns red. You feel me?
That's why, exactly. That's why your blood red. You're absolutely right.
Hey, and I think about it like this shit. It ain't no hot water. Not when it comes to us. As far as cooking and other things, you got hot water. but I ain't ever seen a motherfucker drinking hot water. You hear me? Hot water don't exist.
That's what they did. They took it as a spell because, like I said, that's just like the blood cells. If we knew that it was just our blood that came out, it looked red, we would knew that it was blue on the inside, but it ain't blue. It's purple. It's blue purple. This is why the crown chakra is represented with the purple. That's why you use the purple amethyst for the opening up the crown chakra, because that's what the blood is. It's like the oil. The oil. You feel what I'm saying? Is the blue brown.
Yeah.
It's like purple.
Drop like that granddaddy purple in your veins.
Right. That's what the granddaddy purple is, bro.
Yeah, because it seemed like, you know what? That shit just blew a vessel in my brain. Because, like, if your blood is really red that's going through your body like that, how come your fucking veins ain't red? Like, it seemed like your veins will be...
blood is blue.
You know what I'm saying? It's when the light hit it. It must be when the light hit it turn. Yeah, I think it's like a purple color.
Yes, it's purple. And when it hit the air, it turns red. When it hit the air, the oxygen mixes with it and it turns it red. That's what makes it turn red. But if you ever had like a blood clot, or you look in your you ever been in the blood, like, or you ever like been around blood when it first coming out, it's real dark. That's why with the thick, you know what I mean? It don't look red. It's almost purple. It's just like a burgundy color. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
When somebody punch you in the face and the blood like
on your face,
purple,
when it swell up,
yes,
it's all blurple.
Yes, it turns blue or purple, bro.
The air.
Yes. If you look at your veins really like, it look green on the skin because it's purple from within. You feel me? So it look kind of like greenish, like, you feel me? That's like, that's the same thing as the trees, the top of the trees. It comes from that, but then they got that green look from the leaves and shit.
Okay. What was that drop?
I saw some white people with blue veins and shit.
That's because the skin is lighter than ours, so it look closer to the darker color. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I saw some that was green too.
Right. Because the probably was darker. That's what I'm telling you. You know how some people, you know how we got lighter color, what you call, you got the real pale. You got them real pale Caucasian, then you got those ones that's like tanned more, and then you got the other ones that's a little darker. You know, it's different shades. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we different shades all the way up and down. They got different shades of them. You feel me? But it's still all brown. It gets all the way down to what the bone look like. You feel me? Until it gets to what the meat is looking like on the undertone, because all of our meat under the undertone is white. We got white meat.
Facts. Look at this. You know, we just established that fact that when you wake up, you are a buff diamond. You know what I mean? So if you a buff diamond, you are the diamond. Your body is the crown royal bag.
Yeah,
you know that.
Damn.
Yeah, you are the crown royal.
And the crown is royal. That's why they use Crown Royal. And then with Crown Royal is being Rand, the brand, the Brandon, the Brandy, the Brown.
And y'all know that's why they call it coronavirus. The coronavirus is because it's shaped like a fucking crown. So they done made a goddamn germ that's shaped like a damn crown that go on your head and shit.
Facts.
It got 5 points on it. And that's why they call it the coronavirus. But go ahead.
Facts. And look at this. This where it's literally an attack on the gods, man. Everybody that's woke, they want to shut your ass down with that patented virus called the corona. You know what I mean? It's gonna taint and it's gonna take over. It's like everybody, you can see who got the coronavirus before it even get to them. You know, it's the sleepwalkers. You know, the sleepwalkers that's not like us. You know what I mean? The ones we trying to reach, they all got that motherfucking coronavirus.
The Walking
Before
Dead.
hey, you hear me? We've been trying to get that shit up out of them for the longest, man. HOTC.
Wow.
The coronavirus is very real. We've been telling these folk about it, man. They better stop playing with it.
Reason why they did it, we not even supposed to know about the shit. The Chinese motherfuckers, you know, they was trying to do some population control. You know how many motherfuckers they got over there, sort of like the SARS and all that other shit that come from over there. So that's why over there it's natural for Chinese people to wear them masks. Before the coronavirus, they walk around like that. Because their government always pushing off some kind of shit. They came they got so many people over there. It's ridiculous.
Smog.
Point where they gotta ride bikes instead of drive cars, or they won't even get nowhere. Like that, you know what I mean? So they, you know, but it leaked out.
Hey, are y'all familiar? Drop, that's some real shit, bro. It's like they live in the small country. You know what I mean? It's always some shit going on over there. You know. Shout out to them. They know I love them. Hey, look at this. Go ahead, Mom.
That's really the new slave country. We think we in modern day slavery. Man, everything is made in China and shipped over here. They working them motherfuckers to the bone for no money.
Hell yeah.
Facts. That it's like it's like I didn't ask for all these motherfuckers to be bringing me nothing. Am I a god? It's like I'm in the lowest part of the existence on this totem pole, and everything is brought to me. I'm ready to slap the shit out that motherfucker extending his arm trying to give me something. You know what I mean? I can get my fucking own. You hear me? It's where all of these motherfuckers then came to us with their bullshit service, and it serves us. We stay alive with it, but we running in circles. These are the guys that sleep, man. We about to break this shit. I know y'all know.
Crazy though. What's crazy is we sleep. You know what I mean? So imagine how sleep them motherfuckers is. This the grand awakening. Like we all drowsy and we looking around. It's like everybody went in a narcoleptic state, right? But then the first people to start waking up is looking around like, damn, they still fucking sleep. How long we been asleep? And now we talking amongst each other, so we trying to wake people up. We hear their heartbeat and stuff, but they still just sleep. You know what I mean?
They slipping.
They all gonna wake up. You know, they in high.
Hey, that's deep to tell, bro, what you just said, bro. That shit's so fucking deep, bro. Because just imagine being in a room like that, bro, with like a million motherfuckers. We was all in the room and we was in a virtual reality game, like you said, bro. Like, and we woke up like, God damn, this game is crazy, bro. Everybody is still, y'all niggas ain't gonna wake up. You trying to wake nigga like, man, nigga, leave me alone. Niggas waking up, putting their glasses on, like, man, leave me the fuck alone, nigga. I'm playing, nigga. Let me play.
You got a quarter? You got some quarter,
bro.
Hey, I remember they kill my generation.
Hey, that is
like
some deep shit though. Hell yeah.
You an 80s baby, man. Them video games that you had to put quarters in hypnotize you so bad you will steal all your mama's money, man.
Just imagine what they doing to them now, bro, because they sit in the front of these motherfuckers 24/7, bro.
Hey,
you can walk and play on the game. They got apps, everything. They got his games right in your hand now. Literally, bro. Just imagine, bro. You got a walk in. You got a literally, bro, in your hand, bro. Just imagine this, bro. Imagine this now. This game is so dope, right? That things became that we can feel it. We know this shit is digital, bro. This shit that we speaking on our phones, computers, this shit is just coming out of our head, bro. And we just walking around with this. Oh my God, bro. This shit is so powerful, bro.
Ain't it so real? Like if your phone get cut off, right? You don't even gotta know it. Say your phone get cut off tomorrow. When you wake up, you gonna feel something ain't right. Then you gonna go to use your phone. It's gonna be like, all right, pay your bill. And you like, I knew something ain't feel right. That's how much that phone connects with you. Like my phone won't connect with my girl. My algorithms and my YouTube is different from knowledge. Like my phone, like say if you find somebody's phone or use somebody's phone that's not woke, when you go through their YouTube, you're not gonna see none of the dope shit that come through our phone. You get my phone, stuff will start scrolling down the page. You'll be like, whoa, what is this? If I get my grandkid's phone, it's only little kid shit that come down his algorithm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Yep.
it connects with you, man.
Drop. That is so ill. Look, last night, man, just last night, I'm like, what the fuck, man? You hear me? I looked up and my phone was off. I said, man, I tried to come on this motherfucker and, find a job. I'm like, man, I was just on this motherfucker. I ain't thinking about 12 o'clock to hit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what the fuck, man? My phone shut down. You hear me? I was on Red Squid channel. You know what I'm saying? And my phone got shut down, but I didn't notice it right then. You know what I mean? I'm sitting up waiting on, I'm looking at this damn buffering signal keep on showing on my YouTube app. I'm like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, my fucking shit off. You hear me? And this was just yesterday. Now you talking about it today.
So now we see we got a cyber person, which is the phone, and you got your celestial, which is inside of you, and you got your flesh. So they go a whole nother trinity. I see it's a lot of everything seems like it come in a trinity. Instead of yin and yang, you still got that middle ground. That's crazy.
Woo. Hey, man. Hey.
I told you about the portals. That's the portals, bro. You came through your daddy, you went through your mama, and then it's you. That's the thing. Then you in your house, you in your body, you in your house, so you inside the world. That's the trilogy. You go outside the world, you in your car, you in your body, the trilogy. You go out of that, you in another portal, you another house, and all that's the trilogy. Now inside the trilogy, the portals, you got the dimensions. Inside the dimensions, you got your girl, your mama, you got all of these other things that you're going to mention as they are all different little dimensions of you, the dimensions. Now, each one of these dimensions is at a different realm because they at different levels. You feel me? The realms is at the different level of standing, where your inner standing is at. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all traveling through this shit at the same time, but the only way to keep this shit going is to come through it and redo it in the order of the design. So you got to go through the realm. You already knew infinite, so you went out of the point of knowing infinite to them drugging to it. When we say them, right? Them and they are the them lights. You got to realize you are the bright light. You are it, the bright, being right, the right light. Now, outside of you, the other dimensions become dim, the dim lights.
Killed them.
Hey,
go an exercise for y'all, man. They go a nice exercise for y'all. Learn how to see with your nose, talk with your eyes, and smell with your mouth. Learn how to do that, and you'll be able to blend all them shits together.
I'm already on.
I mean, but think about it. All the time you taste with your nose.
Right.
If something smells good, it's like you can taste it. You know what I mean?
Right. But either or, I'm saying like if a
and you can taste it with your eyes too.
Like a blind man, he see with his nose literally. You know what I mean? A mute motherfucker talk with his eyes in his hands though, but and when you put all them senses together, it becomes one powerful sense. So now you living in a third person. You might even refer to like somebody say something to you, be like, "Oh, mine's eye." They be like, "Yeah, you motherfucker." You be like, "Yeah, okay." You know what I mean? Like you so in tone that you even speaking of yourself in a third person and not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want John to come pick you up, huh? Yeah, I want you to come pick me up, John. Oh, all right, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah. That's
it keep you at peace, man. Keep you relaxed.
Hey, y'all got me thinking about something I thought about a little second ago, and I finally know how I look. I know y'all woke, so y'all caught that, didn't y'all? You know how I look. I look like the eyes that's looking around. I am the eyes. I am the eye. and I am the eye that take care of the body. When I observe and I see it's a cut on my arm, I take care of the baby, the body. You hear me? We are the eyes that's connected to the mind. That's you. I look just like you. That them balls in your head. That's how I look. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's a week. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was just saying, yeah, the eyeballs are us. That's how we look.
All right. Now you say we walking down the street, right? Me, you, and Huey P. We walking down the street and we talking, right? It's gonna be completely normal to us. Now there can be other people in that spectrum of light that only get a glimpse of me walking down the street. So it look like I'm talking to my fucking self when really we caught between worlds. So they like, man, you see that motherfucker walking down the street talking to his goddamn self? And really he was walking with a group of people, but you wasn't in that matrix. So you just passing through a portal or something. You like, when you catching a glimpse of another world, not even knowing. So then you try to hit the block and be like, man, I'm telling you, dude was dressed like he was in the 1950s. You hit the block, you might even see a bad chick, anything. Hit the block, they always disappear. Like, man, what the fuck that motherfucker that I just saw him, bro. It could be a badass, bro. 3 of them walking, you hit the block as one of them. You like, man, I saw it, man. It was man.
It was
different. Yeah, but you just caught a different spectrum.
That's right. You didn't see it from where I saw it from. Huh?
What's crazy?
Right, that's like your homie who got a big ass girl. You looking at her like, man, this nigga with this big ass girl, but in his eyes, she's slim, fine, cut up, the most prettiest thing in the motherfucker world. But y'all don't really see it through the same eyes. You feel me? Y'all just see it like she got on the same clothes and everything, but she don't look like she do in your eyes. Cause you ain't supposed to see your brother's girl anyways looking. That's like your best friend or your best homie. Your best friend homie probably girl probably ugly as fuck to you. Cause you ain't supposed to look at your brother's girl. She's supposed to be ugly but still pretty. Enough that her insides look
You're supposed
good.
to love them as one, man. You're supposed to look like say I went down to fucking with knowledge, right? Off top, I'm gonna love him and his girl equally as one team. You see what I'm saying? And that takes away all the lust, all the
her beauty gonna look at you different though. Her beauty, you gonna look at her as the beauty because her beauty is for her is beautiful for your man. So y'all look beautiful together. It ain't like how he looking at her beauty. He looking at her like, damn, she got fat ass. I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? Like, my girl got these fat ass. You ain't looking at her titties or nothing. You like, man, damn, they look so good together and shit, man. That's my man. She a beautiful person. She cute for him. You know what I'm saying? You a beautiful person. So that's how beautiful she gonna look to you in your eyes. She not gonna look attractive to you when you want to jump inside her skins.
So we're like, if you driving down the street, I'm gonna give it right to you, Mind's Eye. It's like you driving down the street, right? And you see somebody beating your homie's girl up. You gonna react the same way you would if that was your girl or your homie. Get out, man. Hold up, bro. This such and such, bro. Back up, bro. Like that. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be a different. It's gonna be different, man. Cause I flip out, one of my cousins or something, wife getting fucked up or something. Or matter of fact, even if he fucking her up, I be done blew down like, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, because you got love for her in another way. You done love her like that's your sister, your mama at the end of the day. You love her like she just like he's supposed to love her in the real way, like you love her. You ain't loving her. You like, hold on, man, you can't be beating up on little TT, bro. I know y'all going through it and shit. That's your girl, but nigga, that's TT. You tripping, man.
Tripping. Hey, look at that. That literally ties to love. That's loyalty amongst your friends and family. You know what I mean? If you a true man, you would never look at your partner's woman like that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't dwell around no man.
You gotta put an age on it too, though. Because 18, 17, them boys ain't giving a fuck about none of that shit. But established relationships and shit. You get like 27, 25. You done been rocking with baby 3-4 years. Motherfuckers know what it is.
Yeah, that's the loyalty that makes royalty. This is where one's, your peoples can stick together. Your partner ain't about to do nothing shiesty towards your woman. Ain't gonna do nothing.
And if you do something like that, that wasn't your partner in the first place.
Yep, this motherfucker
that wasn't your brother. That wasn't your dog.
Yep. This motherfucker don't have no control over self. Where they think with their dick head, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the head. I always had this saying that I actually did a video on it a year or so back when I said people think 3 ways: with your heart, your brain, your mind. That's the second one, and then the third one is your dick. Yeah. It's all mental.
Because you ever notice how you think completely different, or say you meet a chick, whatever, y'all get aroused, y'all have sex or whatever, you barely even know this bitch or this lady, and then as soon as you buzz, your whole thoughts change. It's like, damn, man, what'd I just do that for? Oh, man, where the fuck am I at? Oh, man, that's bullshit. Your whole thought process change.
That's where you fell into a succubus. You done fell into a one. She fuck. If she didn't get you, she'll fuck him over there. She'll fuck him over there.
It ain't that, though. The reason why this happens is this is how we choose our parents. It makes people you fuck around and have one night stand, some crazy shit. Motherfucker got pregnant. They don't even know it's your baby. They think it's somebody else's. This, that, and the third. It makes people come together to form one. 2 come together to make one. That's another trinity. So when you get aroused and they get aroused at the same fucking time, that's not y'all. That's a lust that's trying to recreate. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with love. It's sort of like jackrabbits at this point. You know what I mean?
It gets so ugly where like you look up and it's a whole world full of this shit, man. It's a virus. Like literally, it's so many young men and women. They 10, man. They 10 years old. You hear me? This shit is very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's where it's so ugly in the world where this whole lust thing and it's no control. Man don't have no control over itself. Like I'm saying the ones that we trying to reach. You know what I mean? No control. This is where we got all of these fathers and children. Not kids, but children. Kids is just little dick.
Man, but these little kids be having sex and everything. That shit crazy. We used to dry hump and all that shit, but now these motherfuckers.
Facts. Hey, look at this. Drop. This where you got the word friend and then you got the word fiend. If she give you a little bit and she try to run away and you really love this woman, you know what I mean? The friend you'll become a fiend for her if you have no self-control. If you one of those type of men who want to boss a bitch, I snatch your neck. You hear me? I snatch your neck. You ain't going with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of drug that's a high. She gets you high. Like you literally be addicted to her. You hear me? You get your dick on her. You know what I mean? So you'll start off as a friend, but if it's fake, like where you got the teasers, you feel me? This shit'll make you become a drooling fiend. You know what I mean? Like I know y'all done been at the club, you standing with your partners, niggas groping on themselves like, damn, that bitch thorough over there. I'm about to go get at that. You know what I mean? But it's the friend that's a fiend, like you get high on these women.
Yeah, not to the point though I wanted to put my hands on one of these bitches though. Shit, I know better than that.
True?
What's good?
Truth just snuck in the bill.
What's up, man? What's the deal?
Said the same thing, bro. Just snuck in real good. Just snuck his ass in.
I've been back.
He like them niggas don't even know I'm standing right here.
Shit, Knowledge knew I was in. I've been here for a minute. I've just been listening.
Yeah, that be them avatars, man. Y'all gotta click that avatar thing. It's right there. And throw y'all pictures up there so when people watching the stream they can remember.
Okay, I see it now.
Hey, I got another jewel I want to drop. You know, man, y'all spread this shit, man. Hey, look at this shit. It's where like where we look up and we live in this life. You know, say you as the man, you gotta go out and work. You know, your work consists of you muscles. You hear me? And when you building with your people, say your family, you know what I mean? This is what it's supposed to be. But they got us contracted, you know. Contract law is a contract law that, and you know, that road that you were traveling is block law that's a law. You can either climb it or wreck through that motherfucker. Tank or a little something to climb that motherfucker. But it's where you need this shit. It's like the whole thing with the motherfucker. Muscle using, men using muscle. You hear me? Men building. You know what I mean? This is where we got a voice box. Man, try to talk. You know what I'm saying? But it's where you have the muscle. And when you use your muscle, you get musty. You get musty, more like what? The marijuana plant. Every musty man on this motherfucker, your musk is none other than the marijuana smell. You hear me? Now, yes, it's a bodily smell where today we look at it as, you know, that stink. But a musty man that's melanated, you gonna come home smelling like cannabis. You hear me?
No,
you gonna come home straight up, but you ain't
you gonna stink for real. But look, back when we was all eating right and shit, you didn't have to use deodorant. I mean, your shit didn't even stink.
Hey, Drop, can I just say something real quick? Because I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead, bro. I gotta disagree with that shit too. No offense. I'm talking about on a personal experience. Now, when I fully detoxed my body and shit, when I was like, I wouldn't even say vegan. I was more like plant-based and shit. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I eat like shit now, but I'm finna go back to it though. But I was like that for 3 years. And when like I was detoxing, like I stank more because I was detoxing that shit out. But once that shit was gone away, shit, I ain't stank no more. I ain't even have to use no deodorant and shit. And I smoke hella weed. You feel me? It ain't the weed. It's the meat and shit that you eat and all the other shit that come with all the chemicals and stuff. That's where that's where the stench is really coming from.
Yeah,
because when you
because
look at
it's like it's sweating through your pores.
Yeah, you know, so it's like marijuana and shit, man. You know, it got over 1,000 properties and shit that's like good for us and shit. You feel me? Like that got like real cures behind that shit. You know, but like I'm talking about, I don't know, maybe somebody else's experience probably was different, but then again, you know, what type of vegan diet was they on? Like my shit was like strict as fuck. So, you know, at first it was strict as fuck. I kind of started winging other shit in. But, you know, once like I detoxed all the way, like, nigga, I ain't even gonna lie, like, shit, I ain't even throw no deodorant on. You know, I just get in the shower and shit, hop out, dry off, coconut oil, I'm out the door. Sweat, all that shit.
To add the mind's eye's point, though, he basically saying, like, how they got the weed that smell like a skunk. Or when something smells good, you like, man, that's some funky ass weed. That's some funk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's similar smells. Like a musty smell with a strong, like granddaddy perp smell. You know what I mean? So I know what he's saying, but
okay, my bad. I heard that shit wrong. Yeah, my bad, dog. I thought y'all talking about some smoky shit.
I was talking about what I was talking about, but I wanted to get back to what Mind's Eye was talking about too. Because I kind of changed the narrative of what he said. I know he was sitting there like, they ain't getting it. I know how much they ain't get it, man. Spec. Salute.
hey, look, it's like you said, truth. Where we eat a whole bunch of this bullshit food. So yeah, like they call it junk food. So if you eating that shit, you are a garbage can. You know, man. Hey, a while back we talked about the garbage pail kids and the children of the corn. You know what I'm saying? These are generations of children who ingesting this poison. You know what I mean? But it's where you eat that shit, you become Oscar the Grouch on Sesame Street. You hear me? And you going for shows when you sweat, you know, and a lot of motherfuckers today, they only sweat because they nervous and they perspiring because they worried about what the next motherfucker think about them. They ain't putting in no work. You hear me? They ain't building. So they sweat is a whole different nervous sweat from HOTC. You know what I mean? We sweat because we build. You know what I mean? We ain't nervous or worried about what the next motherfucker think about what they observing when they look at these real men and women. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, it's two type of people on this planet. This may get controversial, but it's where one type of person sweats and everybody say they smell hot dogs and dirty socks.
All right.
You quotable too, man.
I ain't even gonna lie though on some real shit. It's like, dirty man, it ain't no disrespect, but all fat people sweat got this one stench to it and shit. That shit don't smell good for a fat person.
Oh, that's just the creases. That's just the creases in them fat rolls. You know, the creases. Look, the creases increase the funk, and that funk is garbage funk. Yeah. You know that ain't no musk.
People, man, you got some fat people with swag, man. Y'all tripping.
Nah, I ain't mean no disrespect, but shit, nigga, I'm being real, bro.
Like, I don't know. They all got that odor, huh?
Saucy. But my guy just gave me a saying. Hey, I'm gonna give it right to you, True. It's two type of people in this world. It's me and it's you, and that's it. Right there.
They don't get no more direct than that.
That's right. Direct TV, goddamn it. The real shit. We talking in the reality show, man. That's actual, you know, like PB saying.
What was you about to say though, Truth? I had cut you off and shit.
Nigga, I don't even remember. Nigga, I'm high as fuck.
My bad, man.
Hey.
It wasn't that serious. I promise you, Drop.
No, I'll be trying to fix my etiquette. I mean, I'm trying to get this shit down, man. One day they might like have me like work on ESPN or something if they hear me. Like I like the voice. I like the voice. Maybe you can run it.
Hey, you should go try out for Fox News Sports and shit. They'll hire anybody.
No, I want to do like the announcer at them sports games and shit, or like a radio station host. But I wouldn't want to do no where they just got the camera on me. Man, I ain't got time for all that.
You ain't never think about starting up an internet fucking radio station?
A podcast? Oh, no, we ran an internet radio station. It wasn't doing no numbers, but I used to play some slaps on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like 13 people done tuned in. It's satellite radio. It wasn't internet radio. It was satellite radio. But, you know, you pay for how far you wanted to go and how long you want to do the station. So we'll do the motherfucker for like 4 hours every day. And it'll probably go like only so far. Like motherfucker from California couldn't just tap in on it. You know what I'm saying? That's how they was running it back then. Now this like 2005, 2006. I don't know how it go now.
Right.
But I don't know, doing podcasts, man, and catching these buses to each other's spots and everybody on camera with the podcast game, man. That's what it just started doing numbers. Live and personal, direct, twisting up ounces of smoke, all that. Just, you know what I'm saying? It shit ain't nothing, but it don't gotta be everybody meet one day, every now and then. Knowledge might meet Huey at a middle ground at a hotel somewhere. They set up the camera, everything. Boom, run the podcast, do the show. Boom, get the footage. pack they shit up. That's how these motherfuckers be doing it. Like them Sonettas and all that. Like Garfield will come all the way from a whole nother area just to get the footage with them right there. They'd be done flew polite in all the way from California just to get the footage, because the imagery and the footage is everything. Now, we ran it how we run these panels, but once a week is a podcast going, man, people will start sending us like, hey, can I be on your podcast?
Hey, but you know, we can do something like that now. You can upload audio and you can actually do podcasts through apps and stuff, man. And, it will be just like this. I mean, because most people more people are listening than watching this, because there's really nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of avatars. So this is kind of like a podcast radio. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. The Breakfast Club would be.
And Spreaker. That's the app. It's called Spreaker. And you can actually convert your audio videos. Like if you download one of your panels, you can convert it to an audio file and you can upload it on there, and it'll be like in a file dictionary where people can download it for free and listen to it.
But I'm thinking more or less like on a Breakfast Club type setup. The what's that Lord Jamar shit? His shit.
I'd rather do that shit more like the Drink Champs and shit, like Noriega and they'll be having they shit.
Oh yeah, that's dope too. How they set up.
On my life, nigga be bottles, smoke, kicking the bobos, and talking real shit though.
And they be flying in and all that shit, man. They don't just be sitting there at the crib, man. Some boys be putting in that work. And shit comes with that work though, man. Other avenues open up. Next thing you know, you doing seminars and shit like that. But would it be dope for real if we can get these after school, like boom, after school program, if 12 people come, it's fucking free pizza, right? And then we cut on one of these live streams and go live, and the kids interacting on the questions through their phone, they all gonna be in the chat, right?
That'd be dope.
$15 pizza. 12 people came. All right, now we got 40 people came. They coming for the pizza, but once they start interacting on the chat, they gonna get locked in. And when they go home, then they gonna be running their shit. Next thing you know, it's just gonna get big. But that pizza draw them in. You know what I'm saying? It's just $20, maybe $40. You can get the big sheet for $40. 2 of them motherfuckers, like 60 pieces on them bitches. You know, just sit them down and boom, go live. You know what I mean? And the school will let you do that shit, especially if you stay after school, because half of these kids' mama ain't getting home at 5 o'clock anyway.
That's real.
Up, man, that shit'll go stupid. Especially if all of us can get into one of these schools. That shit'll kill them, man.
Hell yeah.
Fast if we
watch our language. That's it.
You know, when they say hurry up and buy, they really saying hurry up and die, because what you buying is literal poison from they punk ass.
Nigga, I was watching Brother Polite, man. He said some shit that opened my head up.
Man, I was watching him too, man.
He said when you die, he said they only got 3% of our fucking DNA when you alive. When you die, it open up the other 97. So what he was saying was, if 97% come alive when you die, that's letting you know you more living when you die than you was when you was fucking living, bro. You understand?
Facts. Yo, body. Facts. Hey, yo, body is literally a cocoon. You ground it like the caterpillar. You will get your wings butterfly when you die. You know what I mean? You are gonna transition to a whole nother dimension. Feel me? That's what these bodies are. They stay warm for a lifetime, and you cocoon inside the motherfuckers. You hearing this elementary school or this elementary skull to learn. You hear me? It's like when you die, will your ass know how to fly? Because that's when you won't grow your wings.
And that's the most amazing thing to me, man. You take a sperm, bro, and a egg, and make eyeballs, brains, lungs, skin, hair, fucking tonsils, man. All this intricate ass shit, toenails, pores. Man. All 2 little things.
Facts.
That's how you know it's the Most High, man. We can say it's us. We're congratulated to it, but it's amazing.
Hey, look, you know what you just made me think about? This is where man always gonna forever stand tall. Man, you know, you gonna lay her down. You feel me? You gotta lay her down. You feel me? And when she it's like when she make your switch stand off the wall that's standing tall, which is you know, your penis is literally a light switch that goes up and down. She looking at it, she know. So look, if your penis is the light switch, this means your ball sack is the light bulbs hanging upside down, as above, so below. You hear me? Them balls
you're not supposed to, you know, you not
it's literally light bulbs.
Not to take away from your gym, but did you know it's really considered disrespect in the ancient times to have sex on top of your girl? That's like taking the pussy. You supposed to lay on your back. That's why your shit stick up. And you know you ain't never supposed to overpower your woman like that. That's crazy. Right. I mean, we all do it, hucklebuck and everything, but I'm saying you're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be elegant and everything. When you do it elegant and all that, she get pregnant, bro.
That's real shit.
Lay some fucking roses
now. That's real shit. I ain't never seen an upside down volcano, you know, erupting. That'll fuck the land up for real. You think that shit throwing it up to the sky and blacking out the sun. Imagine one, you know.
Now, mind you, they want you to beat it up though, because if you lay on your back ass nigga, you would kind of turn into a dead fuck after a minute to the woman. I ain't saying that, but I don't want nobody get that woman to, you know. I'm just not happy, you know. When they get turned like that, that's because you keep spooning with her, like not really fucking her right and all that. You ain't even hug, you ain't even saying you looking good, you ain't even like, hey, let's take a walk. You ain't did that since you met. Fucking walk is more than taking a chick out to dinner and all that. A simple walk and just listen to it talk and agree. Don't debate. Most of y'all be debating y'all women. That's stupid as hell. Even if she wrong, be like, I kind of feel that. That's what's up, baby. You feel it. Not, you wrong. One of them niggas, man, that shit ain't. You trying to get some pussy or not, motherfucker? What the fuck?
Hey, you got me thinking about some shit, man. You know, you get that word focus. Focus is literally suck off. Suck off is succeed. And this is what she do, man. It's like the suck you is her.
I heard a battle rapper say that.
Yeah, literally, you know what I mean? It's where they suck off. That ball they sucking off is right there in between them eyes where they gotta focus. You hear me?
He said you sent your girl to college. She dropped out and met me. Now she really gonna suck seed.
She gonna suck the seed. You hear me? Out the straw.
He'll deal with that bar too. Damn, who the fuck said that shit?
Hell yeah, man. That's real. Hey, that's real shit, man. The lights is always on, man. That's every man's ball sack. And when you get the woman, that ain't nothing but you flipped inside out. You know how they say we got the same shit.
That damn comedian Thea gonna say, I looked at my baddest kid and said I should have swallowed you.
Damn. And shit at you.
I should have just swallowed you. Like I should have just piped dude off and not even had you, motherfucker.
Damn. Yep. I can guarantee a lot of mamas didn't thought it. You hear me? Where they know they fucked up, like old dude said on Menace. You know, a lot of them, man. This is the courtroom, and you know you done fucked up. You laid with that fucking girl.
I don't like that shit, man.
You know what I mean?
Like that shit.
Hey, snatch him up by the back of the neck. Hey, little nigga, what you doing? You feel me? You better not come over here trying to wiggle your little pickle this way on my woman. You know, cause you running around fucking everything, man. Little jackrabbit ass.
Yeah, man. Like if you ain't like my peoples, like for real, man, I don't be letting people all around my girl out like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, or in my house, period, man, where I sleep and shit and all that. Like you gotta be cool for real. Like you ain't just like, hey, yeah, you trying to match them up? No, I ain't trying to match nothing up, bro. What's up, bro? Like that. And you my peoples, you know, motherfucker, where you can be in my crib, right? And I can say, hey, I'll be right back, bro, and trust you. Other than that, you're not even coming to my house, bro.
You better. Hey, that's something I don't trust myself, man. So I'll never, ever trust the next person.
No,
I got to know. I got to know.
Dude, be on them panels with us. That's my dog for real. Like, motherfucker, I stayed in my crib like 3-4 days when I went out of town, shit like that, you know. Like just real shit. Like when you go back, you already know motherfuckers' tendency to leave money on the table and shit be gone. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be like, hey bro, you dropped your weed, bro. Shit like that. Real nigga shit. Once you surround yourself with people like that, man, you can't go wrong. It be no fuck motherfuckers that's plotting, giving you smoke and mirrors and setting you up for woo-woos.
Facts. You just got me to think about Carrie.
What? They all gonna laugh at you, Carrie?
Nah. Like it's where it's only a true rare, like where you get the word rare and you mix care, you get Carrie. You know what I mean? And those you know don't carry you on. Real. You feel me? It's like your mama carried you. You know, in that belly. Then when you came out, she cared for you. She carried you. This ties to the male and female, the ones you know you ain't got to deal with trust. Where you just you know they gonna carry you. You know what I mean? Cool. They gonna carry you. It's a
carry you and then care for you, cold though. And all my mama told me, Clinton, none of y'all be here if it was Mother's Day. She ain't tell me, she posted it on Facebook. She said, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Wouldn't none of us be here without us. I'm like, whoa, Mom Duke's still dropping gems. Mom Duke's still drop a gem on me.
Off top.
Yeah, she way deeper than me, but this new shit, this new awakening, she ain't hit to because she ain't even from that area. So she's like, what? What did he say? No, that's not correct.
Hey, look at this shit, man. Was building with Yahweh, right? Son of Yahweh.
Literally.
Huh?
Literally.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this, man. It's where he just helped me see about the teeth in the corn. You know, your corn is teeth. Where you gotta meet that corn on the cob with your teeth and eat it. And those who don't take care of their body, their teeth end up looking just like corn on the cob. Literally.
The mixed kind too.
Yeah.
Woo! Purple, black, yellows. Hey, look at that shit. Look, you know how if you don't chew the shit out there, if you don't pulverize that motherfucker, like we was just talking about, the pressure, if you don't put pressure on that corn when you eat it, motherfucker if they observe your toes, they gonna do the easy. You been eating corn, ain't you? You know what I mean? And that's the enamel over your teeth. That
when you pass away or whatever, your teeth your teeth don't even really rot off fast like that. And when you dispose of your waste, that corn still be in that goddamn waste. Like
wow. And hey, I remember movies.
That's why they say when a pig can digest every part of the human body except for teeth.
Except teeth.
So God said to the hogs that they gotta go out there and pick your teeth up. They don't go out there and get them teeth, you gonna go to jail, buddy.
That's the only thing.
Man, I gotta quit thinking like that, bro.
That's deep. You was that knowledge that said that about the pig?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that shit where motherfuckers eat that. You hear me? They eat it in this world. You are what you eat. Real shit. You are what you eat, literally. So look at this shit. Everybody who stress that shit and say, man, I gotta have my protein. I gotta have my meat. You know what I mean? Well, you eat the cow. And this is the land of the cow ward. Not the coward, but the cow ward. And that is a coward. It's all of the people that get controlled, just like that cow they eat. Docile as humans.
And another fact, for the pig to eat a whole human body at once, you have to starve it for like 5 days.
Damn.
And like whatever you throw it at, it'll got down, grab that shit like a pit bull and go to town.
Wow.
You gotta starve it for 5 days.
And it's kind of ugly. Don't the teeth on the pig kind of resemble a human's?
Yeah, and their jaws are goddamn strong as fuck.
Goddamn. Yeah, look at this shit. We don't eat the bull. We don't eat the bull as far as cow meat goes, or the vessel of the bull or the cow. Everybody's out here eating that and drinking our milk. And she's sitting there chewing and grinding that. She ain't tripping on shit. She gonna eat that grass or that grain, whatever they feed her. She gonna stay docile up until the time they scare her to death. And then we take on that energy and wonder why our fucking shoulders is slumped and we can't come up out of this, low ass energy vibration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's what it released. You are what you eat. So
yeah, we
all stressed out. You done ate it.
Them motherfuckers be running from in Istanbul. That motherfucker be
grocery stores that only sell freshly caught meat, like meat from the wild and shit like that, where they don't even fuck with farmers, man. And that food costs so much motherfucking money, but it's like straight hunted food out of the wilderness versus farms raping these animals with other animals, keeping the cow pregnant so they can keep selling the milk. That's rape. The cow, do you know the cow stay pregnant 12 months out there? I mean, year round, just for the milk. So they can't produce the milk if they ain't pregnant. So they just keep inseminating the goddamn cow.
That's fucked up. Look at that shit, man. That's all everybody ingests across the land is the coward. And we wonder why we got a whole bunch of cattle ass cowards. You know what I mean?
In the Middle East, they in Europe, they drinking camel milk. It's becoming popular over there. Like one Arabic country done made like $1 billion off selling camel milk.
Yep. It literally proves the parasite that the human is. You hear me? That's where goddamn drink your own mama's milk. You know what I mean?
Not even supposed to drink milk after a certain age, man. You're supposed to drink milk when you can't process food. After you can process food, the milk supposed to be done and void. You know what I'm saying? It's mucus. Milk is mucus. Now, I would suggest anything you don't need, you should take a moderate dose of it periodically.
I agree with that because I don't even like to eat cereal like that no more. You know what I'm saying? That's something I used to eat when I was a little kid. Like,
hell yeah.
And
now, like I drink some chocolate milk and I still be like, that's when I'm kind of hungry and thirsty. And boom, I just drink some chocolate milk to bypass the whole situation. But still, that shit ain't good for you. I
Not at all.
guarantee it. But I think we supposed to still drink a glass here and there. You supposed to drink a glass of tap water here and there. You're supposed to still let your body identify with foreign substances just in case you need it. You might only be milk. You know what I mean? You don't want to be lactose intolerant neither. You know what I'm saying?
I am that. I can't drink no cow milk.
I know, I'm just saying, but you might have to one day. You might have to drink out of pond one day. But if you ain't even been drinking tap water, man, you ain't gonna that pond water really gonna fuck you up. You was the Aquafina drinking nigga. So shit,
hey,
man, your body. Go ahead.
Hey, I was just gonna add that to what you said about where where you get true to life, wildlife, and it costs more than this processed bullshit. You know what I mean? Where we live under the law of reversal, drop. Like literally, the wildlife is the civilized. You know what I mean? That's the real food right there. You don't want this shit they growing on the shelf, man. I heard some shit about where they grow faceless chickens and feed motherfuckers that shit up in KFC. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mad Bitter Truth was talking about he like if you look at your McDonald's, right? That shit say over 1 billion served, right? At all the McDonald's, and that's just McDonald's. Where the fuck is they getting all these animals from? They gotta be making that food. It ain't that.
Yeah, ain't nowhere in hell they got that many damn patties out there.
Yeah, across the whole world.
Yeah.
And we just talking about one McDonald's, and they say, man, we done made $1 million a day. Just on the east side of Akron. All right, now
hey,
we
look
still
at that.
Arby's.
And if you look up online on animal statistics, man, we ain't got that much cattle and cows to be making all that meat.
They don't reproduce fast enough like that. They would have to reproduce like so fast. It's insane. We'd have been ate all them. Everything would have been going extinct, especially some cows.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Them big, slow motherfuckers. They'd have been so extinct by now. Man, they cutting that shit like it's fentanyl, bro. They taking one piece of meat and turning that shit into 10,000 patties.
Ew.
10,000.
Ew.
Like the soybean.
Hey, but man, I seen y'all seen that video where they was talking about the Impossible Whopper and they showed how it was made and how they grow the meat or whatever. And then they process it into a patty.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
They
used
some kind of drop. I seen another one where they used some kind of drop, and the drop just grew into this large sponge like, and it was like a giant germ, but you could digest it, and it tastes like meat.
And what's so crazy is I know they ain't got no specific griller where they grilling that shit on a seasoned flesh meat, steel plate or whatever, Yeah, that shit
right there what you put the meat on.
Yeah.
Man, that shit got 4 times the sodium as a regular burger. You might as well just eat the beef.
Facts.
Real shit. That shit like
you ever try to eat a soybean burger? You ever try to eat a soybean burger? You know how remember how they had 20 patties for like $8?
Bro, I
you thinking you getting the deal
soy.
with shit you bring home, your girl be like, man, that's soybean. You be like, what's soybean? You thought you got a deal. Shit said 100% beef.
Hey, y'all remember back in the day when y'all was little kids? I don't know if y'all parents ate meat, but they used to have that box. That box you can get like about 30 patties for $20.
Yeah.
That's what and those bitches don't even
they don't even taste like a hamburger.
You can like burn them and it still be soft in the middle and shit.
Yeah, I had a cart burger.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't drink no soy milk, no soybean burger. The motherfucker that made the soybean said that shit was helped to mass produce cars. It wasn't nothing about consuming that shit involved. You feel me? That's why, like, back in the 90s and shit, when, like, the motherfuckers tried to push that vegan movement then, but it died out because a lot of them niggas was catching cancer. That's because most of their diet consists of soy and shit. That shit start eating their ass up more than the motherfucking meat and the milk was eating their ass up and shit. You feel me? So, just cause you take meat and dairy and shit out your diet, don't mean that you input some chemical bound made up shit that's doing even more damage than the shit that you trying to get away from. That's one thing I be trying to tell people, when they get to talk like that, like, man, just stay the fuck away from that soy. Just fuck with fruits and vegetables and shit, and stick with that from the beginning until you kind of like better educate yourself and really research the knowledge yourself instead of just like even with what I'm saying, like, don't take what I'm saying for face value. Like, go look some shit up for yourself, to help you better beneficiary to the diet that you gonna be on and shit. Cause everybody diet ain't the same for everybody and shit. Like, it's certain fruits and vegetables I don't eat and I won't eat that another motherfucker would eat. And it
I ain't
works.
fucking with broccoli.
Yeah, like that. You feel me? And shit like that. Like, I don't
Remember
fuck with
chocolate used
I
to
don't
make
fuck with
motherfuckers break out.
I don't fuck with seedless fruits and vegetables, but there's other people that do.
And that's what I was about to say.
Moss?
Yeah, I got some.
I heard about it. You tried it too?
Yeah, I got some here now.
Hey, that soy make a boy.
I heard like when you cook it and mix it, it come out
looking like a
like applesauce in a gel. They say you can eat it and rub it on your skin.
Yeah, and or like put it in a smoothie or some shit like that. Like,
do it work? What did it do for you?
I mean, it just gives your body 98. It's 102 minerals that the body needs. That's consistent in the body.
Blood pressure and shit like that.
Well, it has 98 of the 102 minerals that the body needs to sustain itself. So you got 98 of them in that one source right there. So it's just basically up to you to go get the other four sources and research which minerals is missing. You feel me? But
it for that shit like weed too, man. That shit ain't all cheap. Like,
man, that shit, man, the African store around by my brother's crib, man. That shit like $1.50 a pack.
And how much in a pack?
It's a decent little amount of shit, enough to make some substance that can last. Cause it's not like you eating a ton of that shit. You just really take it like a little
table, like a lot of it.
Yeah, some people do, but I mean, for the most part, shit, when I use it, I use like a teaspoon of that shit. You feel me? On some trail shit. I ain't never put no big ass guava sea moss in nothing that I'm eating. Cause that shit, it has that fishy ass taste to it too. And honestly, I hate that shit. That's why I ain't never really used to like seafood, because the shit tastes how it smells and that shit stinks.
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah. Tastes like the sea.
Yeah, so that's not no shit that I'm gonna be. You're not gonna see me eat that shit by itself. I'm gonna mask the fuck out of that shit.
You hear me? Motherfuckers,
on the weed tip, man. On the weed tip, right? Like when you go to these dispensaries or whatever, right? They tell you the harvest date, the package date, the expiration date, the THC, the THCA, and all the shit, right? But you can tell that it's lab tested. The smoke be cleaner, everything be more fluent. You get some shit off the street, it still be tough, but you can see it wasn't tested. You can see, okay, they done sprayed these motherfuckers with something to get the bugs off. Or, okay, I see these motherfuckers. This some old ass weed. This shit was probably harvested in 2018. Or, you know what I mean?
Well, you know what it is, Rob? And this was something that I just learned recently, like how this shit go. The whole structure is set up. You got 3 different types of license. All right. Now you have the cultivator license, the person that grow the shit. All right. You got the distribution license, then you got the retail license. So, if you know, if you don't have all three of these licenses, you can't operate. So a lot of times, a lot of people might have just like the cultivation license, and one might have, you know, the retail license and the distribution license. So you got the cultivators supplying the distributor, and the distributor is passing it down to the retailer. And then once they sell it, that's when everybody get paid. But sometimes people pay up front. So a lot of times, you know, these dispensaries and shit, you know, they getting weed from like multiple sources. That's why it be like different labels and shit like that, because that'd be like a whole different brand, a whole different company and shit. Well, like, you know, one company might have some Girl Scout, I might have like some, let's say some wedding cake and shit, and they got it down there like medium grade and shit. But another company might have, and they got that bitch top shelf. You feel me? But I mean, that's just how that shit go. But like honestly, I don't really shop at like the cannabis clubs and shit like that, because they too fucking expensive. You can find that same shit on the street if you can find you the right motherfucker. They get their hands on that type of shit. But it is one spot I go to. They do a special every weekend and shit where like they $50-$60 each be like motherfucking $27 and shit. So like, yeah, I'll go drop a bill in that.
But no, when you buy three of them bitches, you get I mean, I like fucking with them because I can get the exact, like say I get some diesel dope, right?
Right.
I can literally get that same smoke every single time. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna be a different type of diesel dope. It's gonna be the exact weed I bought last month. Right. I say I want the OG Kush. It's gonna be the exact, to where in the hood you getting on the fly whatever the fuck a motherfucker got. So if I'm not trying to make no money back and I'm just getting a smoke bag, man, go your little $40 for your little 3 grams. I don't even give a fuck, because I can pick and choose what the hell I want. Right. And it's telling me, I don't know, but like you said, now the place I go to, they got a lot of companies within their place. It's called botanist. But anyway, like they have a whole bunch of different growers, and depending on what you pick, they got their labels on their packages. So one jar, it might be a whole different kind of jar than the other jar with the other Tupperware. And they all come in different packaging and shit, but it all be the same weight and all that, but the different companies and different growers all package they shit different. That shit weird.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
I mean, shit, honestly, on some real shit, like out here in California, nigga, the smoke shops and shit be selling like them little packages where that be like cookies and gelato and runts and shit. So a lot of times them niggas be buying that shit from there and just be putting whatever in that motherfucker and selling it to niggas anyway. So a lot of times I be seeing niggas with the little package, then they'll show the weed, and I know the strain. I'm looking like, oh, I ain't never seen it look like that before. But hey, if it's smoking, it's smoking. But nigga, that's not what your package say it is and shit. You feel me? But I mean, you know, it's some people that do like when they package they shit, you know, it be actually what they say. I mean, that shit everywhere. Like you can get stores and do your own label and make your own packaging and shit like that. Like it's a lot of places out here like that, like where it's easy to get to and, you know, get a hold of and shit. You feel? But like, yeah, like on the smoke pack, I fuck with that club that I was telling you about and shit. You know, cause you right, shit. When you fuck with nigga on the street, it's whatever they got at the time and shit like that. You know, but like on just some personal cool smoke, I go fuck with them cause like they $60 shit be $27. And, you know, and I go grab like 4 or 5 of them bitches and shit.
That's thorough, man. Y'all got me, man. Y'all got me.
Or just like this, all right, like boom, like this would be one company, right? They package it look like this, right?
Right.
You will have this company, they package it look like that. Then you will have this company, they package it look like that. But what make it dope is it's gonna tell me what it is, what's the like All right, this is Straw Dog, right?
Right.
It tell me, you see where it say where it's harvest and all that shit at, and then this would be the other one. It's gonna tell me all the information when they packaged it, when it got lab tested, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let me see something right quick.
Right. Hey, drop. Hey, P Game. And this my package right here. This my packaging. You feel me?
You said that big boy.
And this is what you was talking about you was looking for. But
right. And that's why the streets will never get took out the game because you can buy it by bulk like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if streets disappear, the whole world's gone.
You can't buy no bulk, and then you go in there like, man, let me get 2 pounds. They're gonna be like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Facts.
Yeah, we give you 2 pounds at 40 or 8.
Hey, that's so ill because the streets is literally the solid foundation, and all of these rich bitches stand on top of us. We in the middle of the line, you know, middle of the street. This is where we hold court.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Where you get that work, you get weeds and you get wedding. They play too much calling that shit wedding cake. Because weed is literally short for wedding. You know, they married each other, man, and here we go. So look. See, I was the ring that came out of marriage.
Man, no shit, dog. Here we go again.
What the hell?
I smoke good over here, bro.
I hear somebody tell a lie, bro.
Oh, my bad.
They got that third drop background, so it don't just be me.
Salutes, y'all. hey, look at this shit. You know, hey, look at this shit. Y'all remember that movie? Y'all remember that movie they called it Daddy Daycare?
Yeah.
But it consisted of a whole bunch of fucking daddies. It wasn't just one daddy. Like the title said, Daddy Daycare. I'd rather have 10 women. Look at this shit. I'd rather have 10 women all bear my children. And they care for my babies, they babies. And this would be the Daddy Daycare. All of these are my babies. You hear me? This is where the women were supposed to take care of their children. This is where the Daddy Daycare is all of these fucking different daddies. You hear me? Where one man dealing with women who know themselves, you know, they get impregnated by the one me, and they raise our children together inside of that daycare. And it's only one daddy who they know is the man. And ain't none of them got no fucking wedding ring on. You hear me? We married this game, and this is where the shit stay, man. They didn't set up this construct where you gotta put the gold band on that whatever finger, on whatever hand. You know, this is all
that shit you was saying about about something about the marriage license or something. It say something
like the word fuck itself.
Yeah.
It's short for fornicating under consent of king. This is where they said any fuck nigga fuck. You wasn't fucking like these. They running around today and they love to fuck. Yeah, it wasn't none of that going on in literal medieval times. But they need slaves. They need, you know what I mean? They need you to keep reproducing so they can have people up under their thumb or their boot. You know what I mean? And this is the Underground Railroad. She could have freed them only if they knew they was born into slavery, period. They own mama. This is what you said, Drop. Let my son go.
Yeah, free my son before I start.
Yeah, the Underground Railroad. But now she's Misery That Love Company. She literally suck our seed up out our ass, and here go another slave to the system.
Hey, I said free Mason means free my son.
Yeah.
Nigga Cook got so goddamn mad. You don't mean no goddamn free. That shit was so fucking funny, man.
Hey, and it's gonna mean whatever whatever you.
My truth is my truth.
Yeah, can't no you wrong, man. This your shit, man. Can't. It's like where you share shit. That shit is care shit.
Because why would you add the free if they wasn't slaves to building that shit? You would just say they Masons. Now them the Freemasons. They got free from the chain, but we kept them the slaves. So that's how I looked at it. Like why add the free part? What's that all about? Freemasons, un-Freemasons. That's why UEP say we all builders, we all Masons, but some free and some ain't.
Yeah. Yes. That's the truest shit. Like the cement is soft and it's wet before it solidifies and goes into brick mode. You feel me? And that's you. That's you in the belly before you go solid. Know what I mean? And you can't deny that you're gonna come out building shit. So therefore, if you building shit, you are the brick first. That's where this place is, the LAB. And if we living under the law of reversal, it became the ball. And this is where we on the balled up planet, but it's the lab where man creates everything here. This is a school. Don't you go to school to create your shit? We can take genetic and splice shit and make our own shit, but we've been kept away from doing so. It's where all of these other rich bitches talking about they making shit. But damn, I got two hands too. I got a mind and I know how to mix chemical and this and that, God damn it, and make some poof and some puff in the glass, But it's where everybody's just looking at empty hands and you don't know what to do but squeeze on her ass with them and make another slave. But you know what I mean? You don't know how to create an astral project. You know what I'm saying? The projects that you make from your mind is literally astral projection your whole life. Ain't no damn going to sleep and jumping out your body. Nah. Your ass is literally two associated cheeks. And they astral project across this motherfucker farting and projecting all kind of projectiles into this motherfucking earth. Your ass being projecting. It's just you ain't manifested your projects. And the world can't see what you thinking, while you in the lab that they done turned into a fucking ball.
I can hear a big mama or somebody saying, your ass ain't astral project, your ass in the project.
See? Facts. Yeah, that's what crucial. That's
I want to write some movie scripts too, man. I think I'd be good at that.
Word up, me too, man. Get that shit straight. The realest way they can get it, man. Like I'll make a movie that will shake that ass into the right lane, like they do that damn. What's that? Scared Straight.
Yeah.
I'll make that kind of movie. It's gonna scare your ass straight. You ain't gonna say you want to see another goddamn scary movie, but these motherfuckers so tainted and twisted right now, shit. I be fucked up. You fucked up.
I don't like that shit.
No, I don't like that shit. Real shit though, man. They don't like that shit. You feel me?
All it takes is one good screenplay, one good story.
Yep. Look how far Scarface went. That nigga Tony, boy, that bastard living on, man. When they make that motherfucker, man, when they make that movie.
That movie was, I think it was like 83, 84, somewhere around that time.
Shit, I wasn't even here yet.
My thing, here's how my movie would start off, bro. It'd be a motherfucker catch a plane to a whole nother state, right?
Awesome.
And end up meeting his fucking self, but they not twins or none of that shit. And then they just end up hanging out, but they ain't related or nothing with the same motherfucker. start. Then the story I would tell on what they go through. I don't know. I have people help me out with that part. But hell yeah.
That's right. You know you got it in you, man.
So they say everybody got a 12. You know what I'm saying? They say everybody got one. Not saying they genetically, like, it's literally a mind's eye. You'll see him and be like, or I'll be like, man, I just saw you. You be like, man, you ain't see me, man. Nigga, that was you. Nigga, you had on a hoodie. Bro, I ain't out, man.
Hey, man, you got me thinking about that fucking Spider-Man movie now and how it was all a hoax and a joke. Where they gave all that credit to that motherfucking Marvel dude, said he thought that shit up. Motherfucker ain't thought up shit, man.
Yeah.
Like I could look, huh? What's his name? Stanley Ipkiss.
I ain't see
Stan Lee.
Yeah, that nigga.
Somebody you talking about the director, right? I mean, not the director, but the dude, the president.
Yeah, the artist. Yeah. Look at this shit, man.
Stan Lee, yeah.
Hey, it's so ill because where they give us that character they call Spider-Man, right? We like literally gotta have that body before he jumped in that suit that was covered with webs and had that fucking weird ass eyes on the face. You know, Spider-Man had a spider on his chest and shit.
Yeah.
But like I can literally look at the backside of my hand and see that very same fucking hand. Like where my four ligaments, all of my the very palm that's connected to my fingers, man, I can see the bone, the bone in the back of my palm, and it literally spreads out like a spider web. Your fingers spread out like a spider web. If you could, like say, how certain sea creatures got webbed footing.
Yeah.
Spider web. You feel me? So like where you get the human body in the hand and all that shit he stuffed inside the Spider-Man suit, it was already. You know what I mean? It was already where you look at your hand and that motherfucker extend out and grab shit like he threw that web out his wrist and it extended out and grabbed shit. You got 4 fingers and a thumb that extend out and grab shit. You know what I mean? Just like he bend his fucking wrist and they tell you that the literal spider web grabbing shit, but this is you swinging from the trees when they said you was a monkey. You heard of the spider monkey, haven't you?
Yeah.
We are the spider men and spider women that the Most High created through these human vessels. Period. You know what I mean?
He go up the Baphomet sign every time he spin his web and shit.
Yeah, and we ain't got to do that because our hand is literally the web. And we ain't got to bend no fucking Baphomet fingers. You know what I mean? That's all subliminal criminal right there.
No, when they do that, it just means it's some truth in it. When they throw their symbol up, that means that's the truth.
Goddamn right. Every lie
from it, have us run from it, and if anybody that even try to find the truth, they gonna call them a Satanist or some crazy shit. So scared to even find out the truth.
Ain't no lie going down without the truth being the foundation for that lie to feed off, like the succubuses do. That's what the devil do.
The spider web is the grid, right? The spider web is the grid. The North Pole is where the spider chill at. It's right there in our face. You know what I'm saying? Some spiders chill in the middle of their web, some hide, but the Black Widow chill in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's the ley lines and everything. That's how they build it. And then the bees build the cosmic egg. That's the beehive or the cocoon or whatever. And they live inside of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Live on the outside of the hive.
That motherfucker swing. Hey, it's so deep, bro, where you just said that, man. They be on all levels of elevation. You hear me? You would catch a spider at the base of the tree, at the gut, and at the crown. You know, the motherfuckers be just like your chakras on all levels.
Man, they said no matter where you at, right now it's a spider 10 feet away from you.
Looking at your ass with
yeah, they be little, they be big, the spiders everywhere, bro. The motherfuckers everywhere. You can't get no spray. The only way you can kill them is to knock down their web. And when you knock down their web, you don't kill them. They just be like, fuck you then. I was doing you a favor, and they'll leave and go somewhere else. They think I knock my web down. Fuck this nigga. And
hey, man, you just reminded me of a situation I went through one night, man. Bro, it was a spider so fucking big in my house, man. You hear me? Look at this shit. I'm gonna just share it with y'all real fast. It's so crazy because this night I decided not to sleep in my room. I stayed in my living room, and I ended up, I had that whole fucking whatever trilogy or saga, whatever you call it. I had all of them fucking Freddy Krueger movies, right?
Yeah.
So I fall asleep watching the Freddy Krueger movie. But look, I swear to God, the movie went off. So it ain't no sound. The TV's lit up. You hear me? And I'm laying on my couch. I'm half asleep. I'm half woke. Why do I hear hydraulics? I hear literal hydraulics. And I look over, I see the biggest shadow of a fucking wolf spider. I caught the motherfucker. You hear me? Googled it. It's a black wolf spider with an orange line going down its face. But anyway, this motherfucker was so big, man. I'm hearing the hydraulics in his joints. Every time it moved, it was like.
Oh, that would creep me out, boy.
Oh, yeah.
And it creeped me the fuck out, bro. I threw a big ass. This motherfucker was so big, man. Every time it moved, like say it take 8 steps. Every step it sounded like a fucking low rider hitting them fucking them fucking hydraulics cylinder. You know what I mean? It was like, man, creep the shit out of me, y'all. Yeah. And I woke up off this shit watching Freddy Krueger, man.
I remember when I was a kid, man, I used to break one spider leg off and watch it move and shit. It used to be weird.
Yeah, you was the guy on the hill torturing.
I wasn't torturing. I'm like, damn, the leg, as a kid, the leg has a brain.
I ain't even gonna lie. Shit, I was torturing shit, man. I had to magnify. I ain't gonna front shit. I roasted some shit. I had a whole fucking squirrel cemetery. Birds too. I was hitting shit.
Oh, with a pellet gun.
You already know. I forget the name of it, but it was when you clock up to the press string. You know what I mean? What'd you say?
I said our BB gun.
Yeah, it was a BB gun. I ran around that motherfucker like I was Billy the Kid. You hear me? Motherfucking police pulled up on my ass.
We used to take a fucking 2x4, right? A closed, what they call the little wood closed clips that you hang your clothes up with.
The clothespin?
What?
The old school wooden clothespin?
Yeah, clothespin, a 2x4, 4 rubber bands, and we would nail the rubber band to the 2x4, nail the clothespin to the other end of the 2x4, stretch the rubber band back with the rock, and that was our guns and shit. So then we had hit the clothespin, and it'll fling the rock and shit. Them was our slingshots and shit. Man, we used to have fun when I was a kid. God damn it.
That's right.
We built our own straps.
Straight up. I had that motherfucking elbow slingshot. I had that motherfucker you could pull back and knock a motherfucking deer face off with.
Yeah, but because the clothespin held the rock, so you already strapped and loaded.
Right.
Like a slingshot where you pull it back, let it go. No, my shit cocked and loaded.
I'm just ready to release
the kill no animals with it.
Torture. Yeah, we was them guys on the hill, man. We was fucking up shit. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I knocked off a whole lot of animals. You know what I mean?
You could just do simple shit, make rubber band balls. These kids don't do nothing, man.
Yeah, they don't do none of that stuff. They're so infatuated with technology.
Mm-hmm. It's scary too, man. It's
friendship bracelets.
Oh my goodness.
You have your little girl.
Man, you remember making a paper footballs and origamis and shit?
Yeah, playing paper football. I don't remember sliding the triangle across the table, and you gotta hold your fingers up, and they gotta kick it through your fingers. They gotta flick it through your fingers. I don't know nothing about that shit. Y'all too young, man.
Look at this shit.
Got the swarm.
I got this motherfucker right here. Stay bending up shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is that? Oh,
that's a swarm. Origami.
Little piece of
Y'all remember them little hand things you make and you write the numbers on them?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep, and you kind of fold the motherfuckers like try to get that. Yeah, you know it.
Crazy.
You know hey man, that motherfucker right there get your lunch law. I wouldn't even have to boss you. You play that shit, I'm gonna take your motherfucking food.
And the fake motherfuckers that take the stickers off the Rubik's Cube and act like they solved it. They'll replay the stickers. Like he's
slick ass.
Slick ass motherfucker. It's sticker crooked motherfucker.
Yeah. That's crazy. Hey, it was just one more thing, man. I'm about to get my ass off of here. But it was just one more thing.
So it's late as fuck.
Yeah, we great as fuck.
And we done did 2 hours in, so you know it was a great show.
No doubt, man. You ain't even gotta mention it. You hear me? Hey, Knowledge. It's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, just saying this where I mentioned the Spider-Man shit. We talked about the smoke and all that, man. Make sure I ain't ever been sober. You hear me? You know what I mean? So make sure, like anything that you dealing with, that you know how to balance this shit, man. I say we here to learn how to balance all of this, man. You know, like we didn't seen so many who showed us the overdose. You know what I mean? Of this life. Yeah. You know what I mean? So shit, all it is that's all I wanted to get at is we need to learn how to control this high. You know what I mean? But after that, I go silent.
Yeah, that's that natural high. Hey, but yeah, man, y'all be easy, man. I'm gonna get up out of here too, man.
Salute.
All right, bro.
Until next time, man, we gonna stay saucy. I appreciate you. Drop Knowledge, everybody else. Respect myself, man. Love y'all.
All right, brother. Peace.
Wait a minute.